Oh, good morning. I've been photographing the sunset Moai this morning with the sun coming from the other direction, so that's really interesting. So I just finished that and now I'm visiting the local museum here. Yeah, this obviously I've learned a lot since I've been here, but yeah, the museums always contain a whole lot more sort of information and artifacts and stuff that you wouldn't see out on the field. So yeah, it's open this morning on my final day on the island, so yeah, I'm just going to do some exploring in there and hopefully find out a bit more. Okay, I left the museum now. There's a huge amount of information in there, and while I was there I actually realised that yeah, I've now been to all three corners of Polynesia. So this marks one corner of the Polynesian Triangle. New Zealand, yeah, where I'm from, marks the other lower corner, and the upper corner is in Hawaii, where I went last year. So I've now been to all three corners of Polynesia. So now I suppose I just need to do a few trips in the middle and explore some more of the islands. Anyway, I'm now heading north along the coast, and sort of a fairly remote area, and yeah, there's not the huge crowds. There are actually a couple of people over there. There's a guide and a couple there, but otherwise this is a pretty quiet place. And you can see Hangaroa still behind me here. We just passed the town limit now, and of course the big, so it actually looks quite flat, but the big volcano I climbed yesterday with the crater going down the middle of it. So yeah, just heading north, and you know, my final day on Easter Island, I've actually explored nearly all the islands. So this is what I suppose the one coast I haven't explored yet. So yep, on with it. Well, I'm hiking along this walking track up to a couple more caves in this rather remote area of the island. Yeah, being away from all the tour buses and everything sort of gives a bit more of an appreciation of the remoteness and ruggedness of this area, not to mention its isolation. Yeah, thousands of kilometres from anywhere, just ocean. And behind me, I was behind the tree now, here's the volcano I climbed yesterday, and now if I turn around and look in front, this is the highest mountain on the island, about 530 metres above sea level. The island itself sits in a couple of kilometres of water, so that yeah, it's a pretty big volcano, but obviously not as big as the ones up in Hawaii. So a horse head. But in many ways this does remind me of the main island of Hawaii. Yes, fairly recent. So it looks like we're starting to descend towards the first of the caves. Well, I've reached the coast here, and it's very rugged around here. There's actually some small caves here that are just very tiny, that you can only just crawl into them, but yeah, we can't get into them. They were used by the people. Oh, that was a big wave. They were used by the people here when they during times of war, because it wasn't always peaceful around here, and yeah, they used to hide in these little caves, and there's a few of them along this little coastline here. Well, this is the entrance to one of the caves, or the only one I can see, and it's hardly big enough to even fit inside, but apparently it's about 50 metres long. It's a lava tube, and people used to hide in here during the tribal wars. Yeah, when the population got quite big here, there used to be a lot of competition for the land, and there were quite a few wars that broke out. So this is one of the tunnels where people used to hide, when a lot of fighting was going on.